Hey guys, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. In today's video, I go through the whole lore and backstory of Patient 07 in Sunny Meadows. One of the developers of Phasmophobia that actually created the map, CJ, has semi-confirmed on Twitter that this story is pretty accurate. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you soon. Spoilers, by the way, if you don't want to know all the lore about Asylum, Sunny Meadows, and you want to go and see for yourself and then make your own conclusions and then come back, please feel free to do so, because I did that and I think that's way more fun. So, this is really long. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Copy paste it from my Discord messages. All right. So in the few updates ago, the model for one of the ghosts was updated. No big deal. It looked a lot better than the old model and people thought it was a more detailed model than the old one. It looks similar, just creepier. People studied the texture though, and you can find a barcode. Barcode revealed Patient 07, aka Lisa, aka not me. And a certain room in the asylum map. For context, this one is the most hated maps in the game because it's extremely large, hard to navigate, and overall kind of sucks. And it also was very buggy in terms of location. My dog is snoring really loud. That scared me. It's also, Asylum was also just a cream-colored maze. I didn't hate it. I actually got to like it at the end because we did lots of community games. Going to said room with the UV light revealed writing. I have to leave somewhere new. I don't belong here. I'll go soon. To get better, I hope. I found a new home. Sunny Meadows. Sounds nice. A place to heal? This revealed the upcoming replacement to the asylum map, Sunny Meadows. Still an asylum, but completely changed. New building, new layout, more props, etc. A whole new map to replace a map no one liked. The update came out today. We went through it with the UV in case there were more secrets. There was. The chapel has blood everywhere. Demonic writing on the state. Oh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about the chapel. Was Sunny Meadows doing rituals? Okay. I forgot about that for some reason. I don't know why. Runic on the walls. I was unable to translate due to the unique characters or smudging of the blood it was written with. Lighting the summoning circle actually makes all the crucifixes turn upside down and sets the giant cross on fire if you light them all. It was cool. It is cool. Anyways, throughout the asylum, there's blood randomly. Handprints, puddles. It's very obvious something happened here. And it's not just abandoned for a reason. Yeah, there's like blood drag marks. There's bloody handprints. There's bloody rooms. There's bloody like buckets and bathtubs and like just blood everywhere. Downstairs mostly. Downstairs we found what I think is the experimental area referenced in the patch notes. One of the first rooms going into the wing is a solitary confinement padded room. This is what I was talking about. There is blood all over, including bloody handprints on the door. The UV light revealed tally marks, counting the days on every single wall, top to bottom, so many. Like 3 years. I think we did the math. It's currently theorized that this is where Patient 07 was kept. At the end of the hallway, we come across a morgue. There's blood, bags full of rotting flesh, and flies flying around that are really loud. It's horrible, and there's bodies, 2 of them. One is on the top shelf, we can't see it. Bottom, you can see her face as Patient 07. She doesn't even look very decomposed, despite it having been years. She died here. But she doesn't look decomposed. She's like also kind of smiling. It was really creepy. I hated that room. I'm not gonna go into the morgue and the squishy room ever again. I actually was running away from a ghost and ended up in the morgue, and I was just scared. And I was like, you know what, ghost, kill me. I'd rather not be in this room. But there's lockers in there they can hide in if it's not covered. On the other side of the wing, there's an electric chair room that's just covered in blood and guts. Wait, there's an electric chair in there? Is there an electric chair in that room? I don't think there is. No, there is. I guess you just can't really see it. It makes squishing noise when you walk in. The entire floor is just flesh. Yep. This is where my theories came in that made me sad and made me attach hard because it puts all together a possible story. Let's go! There's tally marks in the original asylum as well, totaling up to 1,080, meaning she spent 3 years in the original asylum before going to Sunny Meadows, a place where she thought she would heal and get better from whatever mental illness was tormenting her. In Sunny Meadows, at some point, she was put in the experimental ward. This implies she was experimented on. Oh, that's what experimental means. I thought it was experimental for like the game. Okay, I'm so stupid. What kind of experiments is unknown. But in another room, an office, we can find teeth on a tray and in a bowl of bloody water and a book that seems to be studying something. Yeah, it's CJ's cereal, apparently. So my guess is it was some fucked up shit. There's also eyeballs in some of the jars and like organs. Hell, while wandering the asylum, you can hear screams, the screams of those tortured and killed there. Yes, you can, and it's really creepy. Most likely, she was kept in solitary confinement between experiments. The amount of tally marks she was in there for years, being experimented on, then thrown in a padded room alone every day until she eventually died there. She died and was taken to the morgue. Here's the thing. Her body is still there, meaning it was there when the place was abandoned, which is most likely whenever all the shit happened to cause blood and guts everywhere. The maps are all based in the US so far, so we can assume Sunny Meadows is 2. In the US, unclaimed bodies are held for 30 days and then cremated by the state. I did not know that. This means whatever happened within 30 days of her death. We also know, since her model exists in the game, that she didn't move on. She stayed on this earth as a ghost. On top of that, we know ghosts can harm humans in the game's logic because hunts are a thing. Let's go. So my theory, she came back and she's the cause. She was tortured there for years, tormented and experimented on like an animal until she died. And when she died, she was angry. What if she came back as a ghost and attacked them for what they did to her? Let's go! That's what I thought. So for the years of hell she went through, and that's why the asylum is in the state it's in. Blood and guts everywhere, things knocked over, looking like the place is trashed, beds flipped over to provide cover and hiding, bookshelves thrown around, doors blocked off, etc. And eventually, after everything in the asylum was abandoned. Also in the lobby, I noticed in the future staff room, you can see her model spasming, but it's not facing us like it's watching us or trying to scare us. It's staring into a room we can't see into yet. I thought that was a mirror. Maybe it's a room. But yeah, that is cool. I definitely...
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Thanks for the sub, Fecko. Thanks for the 4 months. Tried Sunny Meadows yet? Yes, of course, of course. What do you mean? So I didn't think about the chapel, to be honest, but even in this, they didn't really talk about the chapel that much, but I'm assuming that Sunny Meadows was literally experimenting / like sacrificing, doing weird rituals, like, okay, that's the thing. I don't know which blood is spilled by the institution or by Lisa. I don't know. So for example, the blood in the solitary confinement room is definitely Lisa's blood, right? But the blood in like the experimental rooms are probably the patient's bloods, right? Other patients that have been tortured, or maybe just her. I don't know. There's like teeth as well. I think those are patient's teeth. The bloody gut room, I feel like, is something that's more demonic than a human being doing. I feel like the squishy room is something that Lisa did, because that shit's insane. It's just like it's all over. I don't think the Sunny Meadow people did that to a patient necessarily. So maybe the chapel's blood was Lisa? Like, with all the people that, you know, treated her wrong, dragging them into there and then like doing some kind of rituals and stuff like that. Or the institution, but I feel like Lisa would have done that. I feel like Lisa did most of the damage and wreckage and blood, except for maybe like the torture chairs with like the bloods on that. Like those kind of like not really extreme blood marks are probably from the institution. Should I count the tallies? No, we counted it by rows, and it's like around 3 years, which is the same as asylum apparently. So yeah, that's cool. It's not entirely confirmed yet, but CJ did say that this is pretty good. So I guess we can say that the fact that patient 07 went from asylum to Sunny Meadows, she thought it would be a good place to be, but it wasn't, because Sunny Meadows was experimenting on her. They tortured her, they kept her in that room. She eventually died, but her body isn't decomposed and she's a ghost in the game, so she probably wreaked havoc and fucked everyone over there. Which is cool, because it's, you know, it's like revenge, but like it's also like she's a bad guy now, but she used to be not a bad guy, you know? It's the villain arc. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me know what you think. I absolutely love the map, by the way. I absolutely love all the details that went into it. Huge props to CJ. Huge props. It's a really cool map, and yeah, I can't wait to play some more. I'm not gonna go in that room though. I'm not gonna go in the squishy room or the fucking morgue. Fuck that. I'm not going in there. You guys cannot do anything to make me go in there. I can look at replies actually, maybe. Replies? Do you wanna look at replies? I think that was pretty good though. I don't think we need replies. It is Reddit though, so there might be something interesting. Unclaimed bodies are held for 30 days. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, so they added that, I guess. Reported her death. Keeping their victims' bodies hidden. Oh, disposing of themselves. That's pretty thinkable, because they had lots of bags filled with just like meat. So maybe they were trying to cover it up and like dispose of it themselves. That's why they didn't report it. Or something. That's why her body's still there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that! Siege's right there. How do I use Reddit? How do I use Reddit? I do this. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's a mirror too. I think it's a mirror, the one in the staff room. The whole cross being on fire. Bigger magic? I think Lisa was doing that kind of stuff, right? I don't think the employees at Sunny Meadows were doing demonic stuff. I think maybe Lisa was doing that with the people that she killed. We'll see. You'll give another 10 subs? No. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, she wanted to. It's a sad story. It is. It's like, those are the good stories, you know? The stories where the person is obviously evil now, but the reason why they became evil is something like really sad that happened to them. It's kind of like, it's like karma, right? I like it. I like that a lot. Let's see. 6 become 1. Add. Connect the dots yet. 6 symbols on the floor. Yes. A pentagram and a triforce. 6 becomes what? Ah! Maybe miss number 7 disrupted that somehow, or something along the lines. Something else of note. There are 5 torture rooms in the restricted area, and the 2 padded cells including 7s, and you have 7 rooms. Could be a coincidence, though. Maybe. I don't know. I think Lisa was the one that did the demonic shit. Because that's like really wacky for the asylum to do out of nowhere. Because I feel like the Sunny Meadows people were just like doing inhumane experiments, but not like magic. Not like sacrificing, you know, that kind of shit.